Hey family, on November 20th through December 1st, 2022, we will have the all-inclusive Kenya trip. Now, a lot of times people have said, Phil, when's the next trip we'd like to go? I want to see Africa for myself, but this is the time to go. Everything will be taken care of. All excursions are paid. You can do monthly payments. They'll have safari and a 6-city tour. You will see Charlie Island, which is something that we did not see last time on the tour. This tour will be 12 days instead of 7 days. So make sure to secure your place on the trip by going to www.wbsvs.com, make your deposit, and then you can start making your payments, and we'll see you in Kenya.
Peace, family. Vicki Dillard here with the Vicki Show on African Diaspora News Channel. So pleased to be with you today. Listen, family, now I have a very interesting story to cover. Now, I'm reading from ABC 7 News on this. It says, trans prisoner moved from women's prison after impregnating other inmates, report says. Just read the report, family. A transgender inmate who allegedly impregnated 2 women at a prison in New Jersey has reportedly been transferred out of the facility. Back in April, the New Jersey Department of Corrections told NJ.com that 2 inmates at the Edna Mahan Correctional Facility became pregnant after having consensual sexual relations with another incarcerated person. The identities of 2 pregnant inmates were not disclosed at the time, and it was unclear if 2 pregnant inmates had sex with the same transgender inmate or with different transgender inmates. Now, the Department of Corrections confirmed to NJ.com that one transgender inmate who impregnated both of those women has been transferred to Garden State Youth Correctional Facility, a prison for young adult offenders. The transgender inmate, Demi Minor, 27, was placed in Edna Mahan after New Jersey enacted a policy in 2021 allowing prisoners to be placed in facilities in accordance with the gender identity of their preference. Now, fam, let me tell you something. We're not here to disrespect nobody. If you want to identify with a certain class or group of people or label, whatever, right? You identifying as that clearly didn't stop you from allegedly impregnating multiple people, couple, 3 people. We know that sometimes people will do things so that they can have access to a certain group of people. You all know there was a big thing, especially here in America, where they were letting transgenders compete, transgender women compete against biological women. And they was beating the brakes off of them. And in one place I was reading about, they changed the rules in some spots to deny, in some places to deny certain transgender women in this particular group from competing. Because even though you may identify or call yourself something doesn't mean that everything is equal. Talk black to me. And the question is, wasn't this foreseeable? This was knowable. God, today. And regardless of how you label yourself, nobody's trying to disrespect you or nothing like that. You had the capacity clearly. And as this article said, it seems like it was a problem with others because they was confused about whether or not other transgenders was involved in it. Y'all stop. Come on now. Let's come on. We're going to have to let some common sense rule the day at some point in the world. Just give you a little food for thought. Some of this stuff, we're not really taking proper measures in terms of thinking. Anyway, family, I'm your sister with the curly braids. Be sure to subscribe to my new channel where I go live, my new media channel where I go live weekly, VickiDillard.tv. I was responsible for helping to build other large networks. I am now doing it mostly for myself on my own channel as well at VickiDillard.tv. And of course, I'm pleased to be a contributor here on the African Diaspora News Channel. Also, be sure to register for my weekly mastermind course. The details are on my website. It's only $44 for the entry rate. I'm going to be breaking down spiritual principles weekly that will change your life. I can assure you I have so many testimonies, signs, and wonders to follow my work. It doesn't even matter what it is that you're trying to do. Your spiritual powers are able to help you reshape any area of your life. You don't want to miss what I have for you each week, almost each week, at VickiPlanet.com. The link is below. It'll tell you. Just follow the prompt so you'll know where to go to at Vicki University to register. VickiPlanet.com. I can't wait to see you there.
Living in America as a black person, you recognize there is one set of laws for you and one set of laws for those, especially in the white community. In our book, Passive Aggressive Racism in the System of White Supremacy, I take you through times in my life when I first started noticing white supremacy. We teach you how to recognize it, identify it, and also counter it in our book. This book is a beginner's course for those that are just starting to wake up and open their eyes to see the system of white supremacy. As a black American person, you must understand this system because this system is life or death to you. How you handle it, how you deal with it, it can affect your mental health if you don't understand this system. Pick up our book, Passive Aggressive Racism and the System of White Supremacy, today on Amazon.